Alrighty, hello everyone, welcome back to part 21 of Avowed. Hope you're having a good day, hope you enjoyed the video. Without further ado, we're gonna jump right into the game.
We remember. They loved and we loved in return.
We see feed them to the earth.
Yeah, can you stop dodging? Can you stop kicking? Thank you. Mighty kind.
Glory in the brush. Treacherous weed. On the left. Child's play. What had it come? Oh, look at that artwork. What else might be here?
Vines that I can't cut.
The heart of the Akita beats. Our veins stir. You are close.
I figured I was.
Who dwell here, they will show you the way.
Is it their bodies or actual people? People. What's this? Okay. My God. That's Samadra.
Candles.
An intruder comes.
That's a ghost. That's an Akitan ghost.
You don't belong here. Why have you come? What business do you have in this place? Tell me, before I strike you down.
I am you. I'm here to find a way to the garden.
And the gardener. Of course, they'd seek more souls to help them.
The gardener. That must be how the ancient Akitans referred to their god. To stop it all.
I am Numena, Tebaro Senakis, and guardian of the Akita and the living lands. They came swarming, relentless, these juggernauts. So many they stole the heat from the stars. They brought death to our temples. They brought doom to our king. And the sky held no sun as our children screamed.
Oh, I know this. You speak of the Magfolk.
Mag. Okay.
Yes, Story Seeker. Their corpses remain, as do our memories of what they did to us.
There are no historical records of what the Magfolk have done here.
A fallen people cannot write the story of how they were destroyed. That's why there are no records, no histories.
We fought so hard, but we fell too. Then they trapped our gardener.
Magfolk was probably by the god, made by the gods.
A sepulchre of endless night. Bones beneath roots. Stop this.
You've been hiding what you know about the Magfolk from me. Why?
The memory, it scorches our wounds. The light, it blinded us. Why were we so afraid?
The gardener quickens. This hastens our fears.
No, Sapodal was afraid of the mag folk too.
The gardener was afraid, yes. They were terrified. That was all they saw. Death hungers and cannot be sated. That which killed the Akita wants more slaughter still. So our gardener calls then, begging one more time to be set free.
Wait. They know. They understand. Why do they hinder you?
When the gardener calls, there is no turning away. But you will prove yourself to us through a series of trials. Survive these trials, and you will know the way to the garden. First is a trial of strength. Demonstrate your might against our ancient dead, and earn the right to face the second.
Or, you know, you could just... I saw Kishimal's memory. Your people tested her too.
You saw? Yes, she was tested. She was trained to build and lead. But she fell, as did all the cities of my people when the Magfolk came. Go now. Your trials begin.
You know, you could just, you know, tell me
Understudies.
where to go.
We just spoke to an ancient
You know, I'm
Akitan.
kind of like, not just the voice of the Emperor wipes off shoulders, the voice of your god as well. Hey monk, how you doing? Nice to meet you. Bye. Sorry, ancient Akitan.
Coming from your right.
Where you going? Can you go away? Honestly, I do feel like I should change my stats up more and just focus on perception and stamina. The more that I can swing, the more that I can hit and crit, the faster I will kill. Honestly, I don't even think I really need to
They
up
really
attack
didn't need to
speed
go through
because
all this
I mean,
trouble.
Sadi's pretty fast.
Yatsley, remind me not to make you mad.
I don't remember what the secondary effect of dexterity is, but like, unless it's like Damage reduction is, you know, whatever. Would like to wear heavy armor, but I know it cuts down stamina a lot. And I'm already having the issue of running out of stamina constantly. Was that not the trial of strength?
That ghost called you a Tebaru Sanakis. That must be what the Akita called their godlikes.
Keep on seeing that purple and thinking that it's oh shit. There we go. If I go too soon, try to press X. That'd have been really bad if I didn't have a lockpick. You know what? I don't rank you in particular. Not doing nowhere near the amount of damage I thought it was going to do. I was trying to dodge. Okay. I'm not really sure why it's such a hard time hitting that either. You know, I really should use my throwables, consumables. Stuff.
I've been dying to get in here. First an Archmage's Lair. Now here? It's like all my name days have come at once.
Yeah. I'm not really sure what my critical hit chance is currently. 46%. Those are rookie numbers. You gotta get those numbers
Nice
up.
of them to give us a little break, isn't it?
I get the feeling they're not done with it.
Come on, Barbarian. Told ya. Resistant?
Coming from the right.
Really?
Not looking so good.
There you are, little bitch. This felt quite good, knocking rocks around. Yeah, slowly kill yourself. I got plenty of stamina. Ah, Kai, focus on the other one. Dude's killing himself. Alright, cool. Ooh, I'm level 20. I can get... What was I trying to get? Higher crit chance. Go and grab the last one. For everyone. Wasn't I at 43? That's not 20%. Multiplicative? I guess it probably is percentages, but you know, figured it'd been additive or something like that. Whatever. Okay.
That's the last. So much
I
for the first
see.
trial. On to the second.
Ooh, what is that? Successful special attack cast Pull of Aora. Huh. Very nice. Wasn't expecting to find a superior, superb, whatever unique mace here. Open sesame.
Another stranger. You have the gardener's markings, but you are not one of us. You did not fall with us. Why have you come here? Tell me your mind, Tell me what rides in it.
Your god. I'm here to find a way to the garden.
The Magfolk sought the gardener too. And our gardener did not want to be found.
She wants to be now.
Our gardener knew what the Magfolk would do, and they broke the world to keep themselves safe. The waters boiled. The land opened. The rivers rose. And we drowned.
We broke the pain. We died with them. How good did we do this?
You have to listen if this brings up bad memories.
Your wings pinned open. Where could we go? We cannot leave.
Your
We
wings.
cannot. We writhe. Why must we feel this again?
There were so few of us left when the Magfolk were at our doors.
Wasn't the first time Nkala built Nakutidek after one of Sapidal's outbursts.
How could you know of this? Yes, her ways are strange and volatile, and you will need to show wisdom to navigate them. Their ways are not the ways of people. You want a path to the garden? Pass this trial of the mind. Show me how clever you are. We will know the breadth of your wisdom before we let you learn what our gardener truly is.
She's my god.
Wisdom, huh? Afraid this one's all on you two.
I wonder if there's a clever trick to it.
Oh, his ass is down. But okay, well, I'll do that. Oh, it's taking me out of the temple. Nakutidek.
We are nearly free now.
So, who's going?
Wait, what? Okay.
We are nearly free.
So, who's going?
No, that works out. Not really sure what that hitbox was. We go up. Yeah.
These ghosts aren't very helpful, are they?
Maybe you just gotta soften them up a little. Lay on the charm.
Perhaps they're just unused to visitors. Surely they're warm up to this.
Ow. I wonder if there is a disarm button.
There can't be that much more, right?
Yeah, I really wish you could put out fire by sliding or something.
Getting a different picture of what really killed the godless. Those spirits are lucky they're dead already.
Damn guy. Sounds like you would absolutely murder them if they're here. Oh, what the hell? Okay. Try that again. Interact.
Let's slow down a bit. That should make things easier.
I didn't find whatever that body out there was. I'm not sure. Tax on Unreal. Yeah. I'm not really gonna go back and look either.
The Echidans are being less welcoming than I'd hoped.
If their last visitors were the Mag folk, I can see why.
They must be trying to protect their gardener. Still, this feels hostile.
Nimana's Ward. What type of shield is that? Looks pretty cool.
Make no mistake, I'm sure it's hostile.
Looks like a list of building materials. Probably for Nakukubel itself. Third time's the charm. Another door is revealed.
But you, somehow, you've proven to have strength and wit.
Oh yeah, definitely.
We now see what you represent. We know the truth of you. We cannot risk you causing another calamity.
People of Nimana's time thought they knew what was best for Sapidal too. What makes sure you know any better?
You know of this. Nimana's brethren were mistaken. But we would know what's best for our gardener. We understand what they are. No more words. You have not earned the right. Finish your last trial.
What are you testing this time?
You come as a supplicant. You do not have the privilege
I'm
of
not a
questions.
supplicant.
Go.
Damn, imagine if they're all like this to their
At
godlikes.
the end of all these trials. Of course, these trials require a leap of faith.
I mean, I don't mind. Shit, I'm overweight. It's killing my swim speed. Okay, I'm good. You know, I'll give that a try.
You bear our gardener's.
I'm gonna use that trick in a good little bit.
The gardener has grown roots into the Outlander.
What do you truly seek with our god?
Tablet covered in glyphs and symbols lost to time. The writing itself is scratchy, looking like it was written quickly and with little care. Would be worth asking Yatsley to read.
This is...
Okay.
Oh, well, seems like some of the construction crew had all kinds of fun. I've been dying to get in here for years.
Many cultures around Aora decorate the temples with skulls. The goddess were no exception. Meditating on the inevitability of death prepares the soul for a swift passage into the beyond.
Years! It's better than I could have imagined.
Wow. Inevitability.
The fur on the back of my neck is standing up.
I see that.
Somehow you bested our trials. Like vermin.
Don't call
you
me vermin.
persist.
Like vermin, you endured. You kept your head.
You live where worthier souls have fallen. But your journey ends here.
Soil hardens. Hesitation. Why do they smell fear?
It almost sound like they don't want
They
to
are
let the
here
god
to be
out.
found. Why? Why will they not free us?
This is where you die, Outlander. We cannot risk you provoking the Gardener and causing another calamity.
Wait a damn minute. Calamity is already taking place. I'm here to stop it.
Be that as it may, we still won't risk another. You must perish, Outlander.
We will not have the Gardener break this land again. You cannot convince us otherwise.
Accusations like water. We do not recognize our face. The ripples break. What do they hide from us? Why do they turn away?
Now, lay your life down. We will all rest quietly. The Gardener will not be disturbed.
I know how to navigate the world. I can show Sapidal do the same.
How do I know you will not lead them astray?
Remember in Hikalal's memory, Sapidal is more dangerous when trapped.
And you will guide them from the dark? I worry I will regret this, but I shall stand aside. Let the other two be your opponents.
What? Little shit ass back here. Yeah, your little bubble shield ain't protecting your ass now, is it?
Think they're really dead this time?
Oh, and it looks like we got a prize on the table over there. Let's take a look, shall we? Wow. I've never seen an Akedan device like this. These mechanisms, they mark the locations of important sites. It's a map.
Ever closer. We must speak of this.
Doesn't look like any map I've ever seen. But I'll take your word for it.
So where's the garden?
Don't rush me, dearie. Akedan isn't easy to translate, you know.
So close. We reach. Find us in the Adra.
Your gods said hello, didn't they? Go on then, deal with them. I need time to translate.
1 sec. I'm kind of curious if I could have talked them all down. Would have been nice. My other ring that I have. Oh, yeah. No, I do want those.
Envoy, your god wants a chat.
Come. We yearn for answers. You are here. You heard us in the roots. You seek the garden. You know the way. But the Jabaru Sinakis, they turn from you. How can this be? Surely they would welcome you as kin, grafted from the same root.
They died centuries ago. Whatever's left of them, they're not who they were.
Lifetimes of love. We guarded their dead. We were theirs and they were ours, and we told them to protect the wild and the green. In return, we promised to protect them, and we were true. Always, we protected them.
And what happened? They spoke of death and destruction.
We will not remember.
Please, I want to help you, but I need to understand what happened.
Do not question us. Blame slips between the bones like a blade. We lived in harmony. We were at peace, and then they came with metal bodies and murderous intent. We tried to stop them.
You mean the mag folk, but you didn't stop them. They killed the Akita.
Dead? They're dead? No. Happy. They were happy. We loved them. They loved us. No! We did not want them to die. We loved them. We tried. We loved them so much. We did not cause pain. The spirits lie. We love them most. They twist our words. We will show you. Let us offer you another gift. A seedling of power.
I accept your offer.
We will show you our favor. Wait. An intruder. The piercing light. She draws near. The wire. A razor in our throat. Stop her! We writhe. We bleed.
Do you mean Ludwin? Is she coming?
She brings the purging fire at her back. She comes to trap us. Out! Out! Send her out! Set us free!
Wake up! Wake up! What happened? Are you all right? What did you do?
I sense a fight coming our way. What's happening?
I don't know what you and Sapadal were jawing about, but it must have been juicy because the Adra started to shake and hum.
You can't hear all the dream thralls trying to get in now. What happened with Sapadal?
Something's coming, something even Sapadal's afraid of.
Once we get past all these dream thralls, I'll be excited to see what scares a god. They're flooding the area, so I think it's a great time to leave. Now! The map points us to Gallowayne's tusks. We'll find the way to the garden there. We just have to find a godless tower on the southern coast, and boom! There's our entrance into the garden.
Gallowayne's tusks. That's out of the fire and into the volcano. First, we've got to get out of here alive. Steel yourselves.
We should get moving. Sapadal's got a bad feeling. Yeah, you should destroy that map. So it's not like, existing.
No. Let's go. Before more show.
Man, what's taking y'all so long over here? You see my side of the siege. Oh wait, are we supposed to be escaping?
I'm ready to go.
I didn't realize that it was just escape. I should probably look at this.
Getting a little crowded. Someone is going to meet us.
Oh, it's gonna be just like before. I need to just get out of here. I now see why this was here.
Armor won't hold up.
Thank you, dear.
Flurry in the rush!
Okay. The hell did you get behind me?
I was just getting warmed up.
You are out of your depth, dear Inquisitor. Leave before you worsen the situation.
Ruins are overgrown with corruption. We should burn it out before it spread. Envoy, I hope you found what you were looking for, because those ruins are about to be a distant memory.
You've been keeping tabs on me.
I have eyes in every corner of the living lands. Some more discreet than others. This is a spring from which the Dream Scourge flows, injecting poison into the veins of the island.
No, a cleansing fire. Poison or cure?
The same poison we burned out of Fior Messiverno. Stand by my side, and we can strike a blow at the Dream Scourge. And at Sapadal.
You're not getting within 100 miles, oh my god.
We'll see about that. I've been watching you, Envoy. You, who survived when so many godlike fell. I even asked the gods what made you so remarkable. And the Burned Queen opened my eyes to what you are. We knew the chaos of the living lands had an origin. How could I have known that you were its offspring?
Ludwin, I am so much more than my birth.
We have that much in common. There are 2 plagues in the living lands. Help me destroy one, and the other will follow.
Ashes, nothing of the Akita will remain.
We may not burn out the Dream Scourge here, but we can burn out its symptoms and take the fight to your patron.
Spirits cry out, bury the fire, but still they rage.
Fighting a superior force is one thing, but fighting a god is another. Is she really suggesting that?
Always thinking with your sword. You zealots never change. I happen to like these ruins. They've been very informative. Without them, I'd never have learned there was a new god in the living lands.
Another reason why they should be destroyed. Sapadal is dangerous, but an archmage is more unpredictable by far.
Sounds like you've got other ideas, Ringrim. What do you propose?
I do love it when people choose to listen to reason. I have an alternate solution to the problem at hand.
This should be amusing.
I am not talking to you, am I? Don't interrupt me.
Tell me your plan.
Yes. Honestly, it's quite simple. I can sever the connection between the Adra in the ruins and the rest of the living lands. It will isolate the dream-scourged essence and halt the creation of new dream thralls in Shatterscarp. But those that exist will remain. My solution will end the plague in this region, I believe, and keep Ludwin from having to do terrible things to those nice ruins.
What's the catch?
I knew I liked you for a reason. Yes, there is a catch. It's also what you may call a large one. Severing the Adra will require the use of a truly immense amount of essence, which, well, will result in a few deaths.
A few deaths? What about Quilici? And the other Furians? And Quilici?
Gentle sleep. One moment day, the next, a poppy's dream to carry them to the Garden of Night. They would feel no pain.
Might have a certain parable about a statue.
I'm so very glad you recall.
What does she mean, Yatsli?
Well, in layman's terms, she's going to rip the essence out of a bunch of people in Shatterscarp. For what it's worth, her theory is sound. She could stop the Dream Scourge. In Shatterscarp, at least.
do you mean by a few deaths?
A few dozen people may die. Possibly 100 or so in the more dire scenarios.
What? This is your solution?
There is no control over who will perish in the process. But it will stop the Dream Scourge from spreading in Shatterscarp. No new Dream Thralls will be created.
Reingrim is one of the smartest people alive. If she says this is the way, it's hard to argue, no matter how much we might want to.
You can't be entertaining this. Not after what we've seen. The frozen corpses, the twisted riddles. The Dream Scourge is a tragedy, but she's a monster. You can't leave Thirdborn at her mercy.
It's not an ideal solution. But it is easier to save a life when you've amputated the necrotic limb, so to speak.
Dispassionate but pragmatic solution.
You surprise me, Envoy. After showing mercy to your own killer, you would condemn innocence to pain and death. She would sacrifice the very people we're trying to save, and for what? Not even to destroy the Dream Scourge, merely to slow it down.
Destroying the ruins and killing the Dream Thralls within is also a short-term measure. Ludwig's solution will eventually result in the same number of casualties, possibly even more.
Assuming we don't find another way to end the Dream Scourge in the meantime.
If such an alternative existed, I'd have suggested it already. So long as the Dream Scourge exists, more people will become infected. And the infected will take more lives, and this will continue indefinitely.
She has no idea what the consequences of her actions might be. And neither do you. Envoy, I want to show you something.
Yeah, I kind of thought that.
I swore an oath to my goddess. A solemn vow that I would give everything in service to her. Even myself. And I did so, gladly. Sapadal wants the same devotion from you. The only difference is,
What,
you
Remy?
never had a choice.
Sapadal is steward of this land. They have its best interests at heart.
Huh. Look at the consequences of their stewardship. Plague, calamity, death. The Living Lands deserves better.
I mean, they were kind of
Envoy,
crap. We couldn't do anything.
We have an obligation to scour Sapadal from the Living Lands before they destroy us. Starting with these ruins. Whatever you do, make sure the decision is yours, not theirs. Sapadal will poison your judgment if you let them. You owe Sapadal nothing, and yet they demand everything. That is not devotion. It's cruel.
Yes, quite difficult to decide whether to believe your new god or the angry skeleton actively threatening us.
Right.
This isn't about Sapadal. This is about every man, woman, and child in Shatterscarp.
Godlike. I leave the choice to you. Both options will bring harm. The question is, which will bring more good?
I really doubt number 3 would do anything. 4 probably wouldn't do anything. Between 1 and 2. I mean, honestly, I don't think destroying the ruins is a good idea. It really does suck, and I don't know how many's gonna die. but there's a reason for the part of the quest earlier about sacrificing the few to save the many. So, ending the spread of the Dream Scourge inside of Skype, once and for all, worth the cost. Of the Adra and Grim. I'm sorry, Kai.
Oh, what a relief. You really scared me there, Envoy.
So be it. Sapadal's hold on you is stronger than I suspected.
Rune, strengthen the living leaves. We twine.
Attune your soul to Sapadal to assist my focus on the Adra. You're the only one who can do that part. And Yatsley, come, help me. I think you'll enjoy this. Marines Ed Marslante.
Surprised the Inquisitor doesn't just try to like stab her in the neck. Severed branch. Active ability.
I am delighted to have been right about you. I was hoping you'd have the cold logic I wanted to see. We've dealt with the Dream Scourge, but you'll still have some cleaning up to do. Now that I know this was all because of a new god flailing in their cage, the Living Lands is no longer of interest to me.
You're not interested in Sop at all?
Another god. There are so many. If a new one is more aberrant than another, does it really matter? But that is for you to wrestle with. I'm done here. However, I have one final question for your young wizard.
For... me?
You have shown a great deal of talent, Yatsley. Few can harness so much essence with ease. I could use your assistance. And the companionship. It's really dreary being alone. Should you wish to return with me, I would happily take you on as my apprentice. The rest of the circle do not often visit, which is good because they're tiresome. You, however, are a power worth shaping, and rather delightful to boot.
Well, obviously, I'm... Wait. Really? You want me to... Wow. That would be... amazing! But, I have to think about it. At the very least, the Envoy would be lost without me. And so would my lover. Though the idea of finally devoting more time to magic is... tempting.
Make your decision based on what you want, Yatsley.
I very rarely take on an apprentice, and I have near infinite patience. The offer will stand. Don't worry. My work will still be here when you're done with your godlike's quest. Whatever you decide, it will be some months before I depart. You know where to find me. Be clever, godlike. Don't think too much with your heart.
You got anything to say, Ludwin?
What is done is done. Do not waste your breath justifying it to me. Countless innocent lives cut short, even my own soldiers. And for what? Make no mistake. There will be a reckoning for the chaos you unleashed here. At least now I have a better idea of who is pulling your strings.
No one's pulling my strings. The choice was mine.
It frightens me how well they've convinced you. Envoy, need I remind you why the Emperor sent you? To burn out a threat at any cost.
I mean, that's what I'm doing.
To impose order where chaos reigns. If you and Heelgard are too spineless to remember your allegiance, I'll have to finish the job myself. All I wanted to do was protect Shatterscarp. Give it the chance that Fior Messiverno did not have. Instead, I'm left with one dead settlement and another dying one.
Neither of our choices would have saved everyone.
Whatever helps you sleep at night. A word of warning, Envoy. You and I are running out of opportunities to save the living lands from itself. I allowed you to dictate the terms of this meeting. I won't make that mistake twice.
See you in the garden. Assuming I don't get there first.
The steel garrote won't be far behind. I trust your patron will show you the way. Until next time, Envoy.
Come on. We should see what's left of Thirdborn.
Yeah. If Tremetry is alive. Doesn't look like much changed. What do you guys say?
3 dozen dead, of no apparent causes.
Okay,
They just
3 dozen.
fell over. Like their hearts were stopped in their chest. What did you do, Envoy? I know you're involved somehow.
Wow, talk about metagaming. I'm sorry, Tremetry. There's no other option.
Bullshit. There was always another option. Something better than this massacre. Dozens are dead, Envoy. Their loved ones scream for them. What was all this for?
Stop the Dream Scourge from taking more lives.
The costs were too great, Envoy. And you paid them with Thirdborn blood. I hope your fucking decisions haunt you forever. You've cost so many families their loved ones.
I need your permission to go to Galloway's tusks.
You have my permission to go anywhere else. Get out of my sight, Envoy. So they didn't. So how did how
Okay.
did this happen?
I've got the fresh...
That was so pitiful, bud. No. Okay, well, let's go ahead and head to Galloway's tusks. You are. Wrong way. That way. That's so far. I love it.
It's you! You're the monster who got us kicked out of Thirdborn.
We're sorry about your brother, but it's a wonder your own schemes didn't do that sooner.
What do you have against honest businessmen?
Not because you tried to rope me into your illegal scheme.
You can't fast-talk me, you fiend! I demand compensation!
I know you're upset, Tycho, but they seem like they're really strong.
Shizu, please don't undermine me in front of them. You have to make things right by me. By us, I mean.
I had no need to be exiled. I wouldn't have said anything. I'm sorry.
Oh, I wasn't expecting a sincere apology. That kind of takes the wind out of my sails.
Thank you. I'm glad today didn't end in bloodshed.
Maybe the next time we all meet, we can just have a lovely drink, or I can dissect you. Either one.
Don't promise me a good time, dearie.
Well, go on, get out of here, before I change my mind. And if we ever do meet again, well, you can forget about that discount.
How long have you been standing out here? I've been seeing that merchant symbol for a while.
We need to talk.
I know.
You let a mad archmage unleash death with a spell. I need to know why.
I'm here to stop the Dream Scourge, Kai. Her spell cuts it off here.
Is that our answer now? Do we extract that price from every settlement in the Living Lands?
What is the alternative? That we allow the Dream Scourge to spread unchecked?
I don't know. Maybe.
Fuitu Mayu. That choice shouldn't be in anyone's hands.
Then why did we leave it to that archmage?
Reengrim knows more about the Dream Scourge than we do, and we know more than most others do. She found a great solution, but it came with a great cost. What more could we expect?
Do you hear yourself? You both saw what kind of person she is. The twisted little world she built for herself. If ending the Dream Scourge means handing our fate to someone like her, then perhaps it's not worth the cost.
Maybe you're right. Choices. If the cost is choices like these, perhaps it's better to trust our fates to the will and the gods.
Oh, Naivasta, Fuitu Mayu. Damned if I'm leaving my fate in the hands of a blessed magical authority figure. God, Archmage, or anyone else.
Exactly.
Agreed. If the gods cared enough to intervene, they would have. No. We're on our own. We stand here bickering while the solution is just over the horizon. Nothing matters but the garden. Shatterscarp, even Emerald Stair. They're distractions by comparison.
Let's talk about that. We're heading into Gallowayne's Tusk, right?
If we run into Ludwig out there, it's gonna be ugly.
Frankly, I'll take any opportunity we get to ruin Ludwig's day.
Me too.
I'll say this much for the Inquisitor. She's stubborn, like a rat. And I plan on hunting her like a rat.
I'd say we shouldn't stay on her bad side, but I'm not sure she has any other sides.
You know her better than any of us. What's your read?
You know, I don't. Ow. Even Ludwig has a weakness. We just have to discover it if we want to stop her.
My vote's on a pack of small, enthusiastic dogs. Wait. Was that an if?
Well, the joke's on her in any case. Ludwig won't get very far without that map. She'll be scratching her skull.
Somehow, I don't think she'll let that stop her for long.
And Ludwig definitely strikes me as someone who doesn't leave food on her plate.
I can deal with her if I have to.
I believe it. And we'll cross that bridge with you when we get to it.
Ludwig and her steel garrote have the numbers and the power. But we have spunk and a map. And that might just be enough to find the garden before she does.
We're all competing for the same thing. A place we barely understand, with no guarantees of what we'll find there.
There is one guarantee.
I am determined to reach the garden, above all else.
Ugh, that's just a pile of Sokka.
Do you know something we don't?
Generally, debatable, but about the garden, definitely. You won't find a blessed thing. This wild beetle chase of yours is a Padraku waste of time. To get to the garden, you have to go through Galawain's tusks. The land is made of lava and acid. It wants to eat you alive.
So it's tough odds. We've gotten this far together.
Tough odds is an extra Zarb jumping in at the last minute. This is a long trek, on foot, through a land that can barely support life. I don't have to be a Blessed Oracle to know this won't go how you think it will.
I want to find the cause of the dream scourge. The garden is our best clue.
And all your clues come from one source. You've been following a voice in your head. What do you know about Soppadal? How do you know you can trust them?
Not just in my head. They have a powerful connection to the Adra here.
I hate to be the voice of reason, but we are talking about a god. There are limits to what we can even comprehend.
I have a powerful connection to my Blessed Flute, but I'm not about to take orders from it.
What's on your mind, Marius? What bothers you so?
Because I can scream until I'm blue in the face, and you people would still rather trust the Envoy's pet headache demon. And now you want to drag us through the deadliest region in the world because a sleeping god said so.
Something happened to you in Galawain's tusks.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm done here. Do whatever Blessed planning you want to do. You don't need me for that.
Let's just take a breath, Marius. You don't mean that.
Nope. I said what I said. Come get me when it's time to go.
Poor Marius. Some things really rattled him.
I've never seen Marius like this. Something's going on with him, but I don't know what.
Damn. Give Marius time. He'll be fine in a few hours.
I hope so. One of us should talk to him. If something's eating at him, I don't like leaving him to his thoughts.
Well, hopefully Marius will be okay soon. We have to get going if we want to get to the garden before Ludwig.
We won't get far unless we look after each other. Now's your chance.
Did that artifact...
Okay.
Cannot be a god? This is preposterous.
Yes, but have you seen what has passed before? The most preposterous things are always true. A god unbound to us. What does it feel? What does it think? It fascinates us.
It is not one of us. We must be sure of its intent.
Perhaps its birth was the natural order, and ours was absurd.
Very well. If you see all the mysteries of Aora, explain it. How can it rival us?
We do not smell rivalry. Does it know of us? It dances to an ancient tune.
Just this once, I wish you would make sense.
It is slippery. It beckons, then hides itself.
If we cannot quantify this god, we cannot be sure that it will not challenge us one day.
Carry before the lunge, then.
I will not act now, but I will watch and wait. I will not brook another Wodika, from outside or within.
Gods. That could roast a Balrog on the energy coming off this thing.
Whoops. That might be better than the first one. I think I'm gonna activate that one. Honestly, I'm kind of curious.
Careful with that.
It is not.
Intent. Action. We do not hear a melody in this god's motives. It is a neophyte, thinking how it will.
Am I to believe it is ignorant of its power?
Even the child at play steps on ants in the garden.
Just this once, I wish you would make sense. My mind is clear. If we cannot quantify, I will not.
Okay, interesting. I want to see what the other things
Careful
say.
with that thing. We're not even.
It cannot. It is. There. How?
We do not. It is slippery.
If we cannot
I think I did that one before.
Did that order?
It is.
Creation.
There. How?
We do. It defies sense. It perceives only itself.
If we cannot quantify.
Oh, okay.
I will not. No.
I think it's all itself. Not really
Careful.
much is different in it.
It is.
It isn't.
Am I?
It may not reach beyond its own soil.
If we cannot quantify.
Okay.
It is...
Wow never said as much.
I do not share her zeal for stamping out the unknown. Still, we must protect ourselves. When Wodika herself moved against us, I did not hesitate to remind her of her place.
Gods rise, gods fall.
Just this once, I wish you would make sense.
Only the future is left to untangle.
If we cannot I will...
Okay. Well, I think that's all that. So I'm going to go ahead and head on to Galawain's Tusk. Means I need to... I will talk. I will talk to all of them in my own time. That's kind of what I've been doing. Okay. Looks like I'm in Galawain's Tusk. Let me see if I...
Quiet, you!
Go over to this. Cover that camp, and we'll go ahead and end here. Go and save that game, and... Well, yeah. Thank you for those of you here watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please let us know. I'm always look forward to getting comments. Would love to hear feedback. Would love to hear if there's anything else you would like us to check out. Got plenty of things coming, but yes, hope y'all have a good day or night wherever you're at, and we will catch you in the next video.